In today's world, making the right investments is something of the utmost importance. But investing is not as easy as it sounds. It is quite a difficult task, where even a single mistake could lead to major losses. But when it comes to investing, there is no better person to listen to than Warren Buffett. According to Warren Buffett, here are the top 10 investment mistakes to look out for and avoid in the year 2023. Warren Buffett is one of the most influential investors of our time, and with quite some experience when you consider that he has been investing since he was 11 years old. He is 92 right now, meaning that he has been investing for 81 years. And as of now, Buffett has a net worth of 105 billion United States dollars. According to Buffett, during the first 25 years of investing, he made some pretty drastic mistakes which cost him a ton. But being the investing guru that he is, he has detailed the top 10 mistakes that beginning investors are likely to make. The very first mistake is investing actively. According to Warren Buffett, calling someone who trades actively an investor is like referring to a person who only has one nightstand as a romantic. Unlike most cases, investing is a field where it is important to be inactive and remain passive. That is, an investor who purchases 10 stocks a year is more likely to succeed than an investor who trades 10 stocks per day. And that makes sense. The stock market is highly volatile. It is not likely that today's prices of the stock are going to be the same prices tomorrow. Hence, it is necessary that an investor waits, looks out for the right moment before purchasing or selling a particular stock. There are extensive bear markets that provide plenty of options to buy, and extensive bull markets where you will not be able to purchase a stock profitability, no matter how hard you try. And even if there are opportunities in the bull market, they do not fall in your area of competence. Buffett suggests that an investor ought to be like a baseball player who cannot be striked out. The rule is simple: don't swing at every ball thrown at you, rather wait for the right ball to hit a home run. The second major mistake is investing in companies you do not understand. To quote Warren Buffett, "The key in investing is not assessing how much an industry is going to affect society or how much it will grow, but rather determining the competitive advantage of any given company and, above all, the durability of that advantage." He also said that there are three things to look out for, which are the economics of the business and the industry, the management, and the price. If one is able to get all three things right, then they can handle every business detail related to that company, and it is safe to invest in that particular company. It is said that Warren Buffett strikes deals in 18 minutes. Now, yes, a major portion of that could be attributed to his business experience, but it's not just limited to that. Buffett believes that if you cannot understand every detail of a business in 15 minutes with basic common sense, he then turns to the 3 points that were mentioned earlier. Now, a question may arise about his missed opportunity of investing in Google, which is a very fair question. But the investor has addressed this himself, saying that he did miss an opportunity by not investing in Google when he was approached to do so before its IPO in 2004. But hey, in his defense, he has a good excuse for not investing in technology stocks. He passed on the opportunity of investing in Google as he was unable to understand how the company would establish a competitive advantage over future competitors. While it is true that he misses out on some major deals like Google, it is also worth mentioning that he never brings himself or Berkshire Hathaway to a point of risk by investing in something that he does not fully understand. The third mistake is jumping over 7-foot bars. This is a pretty common mistake to commit, considering that it goes against what many consider to be the definition of success. In the investment world, while wonders are appreciated, it is not recommended to go out of your way to look for wonders. Certainty is a clear choice over uncertainty. Doing complex mathematical calculations and predictions of industries does not reward investors in any manner. In fact, the end result could actually be disastrous for the investors at the end of the day. If an investor is able to find a company with a favorable industry and business prospects, with an honest and hardworking management, and the investors do not have to pay too much for that business, then it is considered to be a safe investment. A simple idea with exceptional results in the long run would always be preferred more in the investing world. The fourth mistake that an investor is likely to make is to run with the crowds. If you have not noticed so far, investing is highly counterintuitive. Similar to jumping over 7-foot bars and investing every day, we attempt to be fearful when others are greedy and greedy when others are fearful. In cases of stocks, however, if most people agree that something is good, then you are better off not buying it, especially considering the fact that there is no such thing as a good idea when it comes to investing. Usually, people get interested in a stock when everyone else around them also gets interested in the same stock. But it is better to be interested in investing in stock than no one else is interested in. According to Buffett, while Tesla may actually take over the automobile industry, it cannot be considered a good investment if it is already priced so high. If there is a situation where people are more likely to follow a herd and jump off a cliff, it is when others around them are doing the exact same. The fifth mistake is looking for opportunities in a shrinking market. It does not make sense to keep looking for benefits of investing at the same place over and over again. Investing opportunities do not stay in the same place for a long period of time, and no one really knows where they will show up next. Thus, it is better to look out at a more investing opportunity rather than just shrinking your possible investment arenas. This does not mean that you leave your area of comfort. There is a difference between staying in your comfort zone and being small-minded to not look for opportunities. Opportunities can pop up at any time, anywhere, and actually tend to move away from where the general public thinks it will go next. The sixth mistake is trying to predict the market. Trying to predict how the market will move is an exercise in futility. Warren Buffett considers this to be one of the major mistakes when it comes to investing and believes it is so easy to make such a mistake that his investing role model, Benjamin Graham, was doing it as well. At any given point of time, anything can go on in the market, and absolutely no one can predict with 100% certainty what will happen. Market forecasters will fill your ear, but they will never fill your wallets, according to Buffett. He also said that an investor only has to focus on two major things: one, important news, and two, what he can know. He suggests building a strong portfolio that can withstand the fluctuations. Now, while building a strong portfolio requires diversification, the seventh common mistake investors make is to diversify too much. Diversification also requires research about the market and specific companies. So if you are not willing to read up about companies, then it would actually be better to invest funds in order to protect yourself against your lack of knowledge. But if you are an investor who stays up to date with the latest market updates, then you need to use that to your advantage and work towards achieving above market returns. If you just purchase the stocks of the 30 largest companies from the S&P 500, then do not expect to make more than people investing in index funds. Mistake number 8, predicting growth projections. Companies use their potential yearly growth as a method of defending themselves and as a selling point for their shares. But not every company can keep a steady growth rate year after year, and it would actually be foolish to predict the growth rate without knowing the possible market fluctuations. Mistake number 9 is the mistake of omission. Perhaps one of the biggest mistakes an investor can make. The biggest mistakes we've made by far are mistakes of omission and not commission. I mean, it's the things that I knew enough to do. They were within my circle of competence and I was sucking my thumb, Buffett said. He said that is what happened with Walmart as well, and it led to a loss of almost $8 billion for Berkshire Hathaway. The final mistake is to use of borrowed money. Buffett is a firm believer that it is best to invest what you have. Borrowing money to invest only increases your financial debt, as you have to pay back the principal amount along with the interest rate, which would not be possible in cases of losses. That brings us to the end of the video. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more. Bye!